Hey guys, so okay, welcome back to 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Let's carry on where we left off. We're about to escape the confinement rooms. We've got the door ahead, we replaced the letters, and we also learned that 7 is actually a police officer, which confirms my thoughts, and he was pursuing, or chasing after some kids who participated in some sort of experiment 9 years ago. Sound familiar? I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on. Yes, let's go. We found it. We're getting out of here. Okay. Jeez. This looks like a execution chamber or something.
What the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
Like an electric chair? Like,
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now.
what's this doing on a ship? I can understand confinement rooms like a brig, right, for unruly passengers, but...
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
like,
So,
an execution chamber,
what is this
really?
room for, anyway?
Okay, maybe not an execution chamber, maybe it's a torture chamber. Still.
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Yeah, obviously.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel.
It's got restraints on it, wires, it's an electric chair, right?
Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth.
Okay, yeah.
Is it?
So it's a torture chamber.
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
You don't want to know.
That's not something I even want to think about.
Exactly.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here.
This is kind of like the
Come on.
cargo hold, right? 2 rooms in quick succession. Time to solve another puzzle. Hopefully I don't get stumped this time. I spent quite a bit of time in the confinement rooms, didn't I? Torture room. Okay, what do we got? Let's start with this. Red, yellow. You think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. Okay. What about this one then? These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Okay. Got these dials. All of the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them. Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. Great. Got some letters. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. I wonder if they do anything. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. Okay. There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though. Do you think it's broken? Probably. Well, we probably need to plug it in or something. Okay, we've got the chair. Might as well examine the chair. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. What's the symbol? What kind of symbol? Well, if I've got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. Sun symbol, huh? The manacles are still locked in place. They've got a sun symbol engraved on them. Got this thing. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. Ooh, great. We have to run a little science experiment. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. What? Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the 4 corners of the screen, then press the check button. I suppose we'll delve into it, like controlling that push master thing in the cargo bay, right? Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. I know, right? On, off. Okay. Cool. But what am I matching it to? Okay. Maybe I need to find something in the room. Let's come back to this. Whenever you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. But what diagram, though? Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. when all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Yeah, I know that, but I need to know what I'm matching up against. Oh yeah, I get it. Okay, well, let's keep looking then. Must be other stuff in this room. Got this thing. I thought there was a hole here, but I guess it's got a cover over it. You aren't going to be able to get that off. It's bolted on there pretty good. Maybe there's something around here we can use to get that thing off of there. Well, yeah, there's a bunch of instruments on that other table, right? Can you see anything in there? If you can't see anything, I don't really think we need to bother with trying to open it. It's too dark to see anything. Huh? Did I see something shiny in there? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Something shiny. Here it is. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here. Let's see. I've got an adze and hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. How convenient. A wrench. This wrench looks brand spanking new. Just added that spank in there. Considering where we found it, I have to wonder how it was used. Knock it off. I don't want to think about that. You've already seen plenty of things that are a lot more cruel than that. You're unexpectedly sensitive. Well, I've seen some blood and guts everywhere because someone exploded. You know, come on, let's not talk about the stuff that doesn't matter, okay? We need to find somewhere we can use this thing. I know just the place. Number of rusty torture tools are lined up here. I don't think there's anything else here we need. Yeah, I know, I was trying to back away, sorry. The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open. Alright, what do we got? This hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. I don't know, Junpei, if I'm in a death trap like this, I wouldn't want to just jam my arm into any, like, hole, right? There could be, like, razors or stuff in there. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit, it scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Let's give it a shot. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. It's probably a key, right? Alright, let's see what this thing is. Of course, sun key. A key with the sun symbol on it. Should be able to open the other door with this. Yeah, but we gotta get out of this room before we can do that. And we're probably gonna need the sun key to do that. But none of the doors in this room have keyholes. I bet we gotta use it on something that's not a door. Yep, the manacles. Let's do it, 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 let's do it. The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Even though you could probably just slide your arm, wrists in there. Maybe it's too, the gap's too thin. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again here, though. Still, don't throw it away. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Cool. Someone can sit in here now. Well, they're open. What are you gonna do now? Let's just look around some more. Got a feeling that something will happen. Right. We should try and figure out what the device over in the corner is for at any rate. Yeah, I suppose, but I didn't find anything that I can match things with. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top, and then press the check button. Alright. What's the things on top, though? Is it because it's divided into two things? Do I need, like, the bottom to equal the top, maybe? I'm gonna try and avoid using the hint. On. Okay, so this one adds 9. This one adds 4. 9, 4. This one adds 2, 4. This one adds 4, 1, and then 5, 1. This one adds just 4 and 5. So one, 4, 2, 4. I can't see, like, any combinations. So what if we try... Let's try all of them. And then let's work backwards, maybe? So if we turn this off... 6, 11, 6, 12, no. So that's 8, that's 10, 18, 9, 15, no. So it's 9, 15. This is 13. And this one is 9, 16. This one is 14. So it's off by 2. You're usually off by 2. So if I turn those off... Nope. Man, I could be here all day. Try to check combinations. Hang on, wait. When you turn each switch on, the number of blocks goes up. Yes, I know that, Junpei, thank you. Each switch adds a different number of blocks. But if you think about it, all you've got to do is a couple addition problems. Yeah, I know. If you turn a single switch on and count its blocks and do that for every switch, it's super easy. Sure, but what am I matching it against? I don't know. Let's go back here. Did I work anything out with this? The needle on the gauge is at 0. I forgot to click that one. Doesn't look like it's going to move. Okay. So this one's rusty, right? Guess I might as well try. Let's give it a shot. Nope, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere. Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough. Sure, pal, you give it a shot. Let's just see how much more of a man you are. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, you're going to break it. Man, that thing ain't going anywhere. Well, I guess we're just women then. This one. I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Okay, why didn't we do that in the first place? Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor... Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. Oh, the glass. It's glowing green. Oh my... What the hell? Is this like a shark or something? There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Well, it's gonna be for those buttons, right? Whatever these are for has to be in this room somewhere. Yep. Okay. So, Edbiff. E, D, B, F. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. Looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. So I guess we turned the chair on. It's now fully electrified. I've unlocked the manacles. We should probably try and figure out what the thing over in the corner does. Am I missing something? Or am I right? There are a bunch of pipes up near the ceiling. I don't think there's going to be a puzzle up there. At least I hope not. I can't even reach them. Of course, the entrance is locked. That's where we came in. It's been like that in every room we've been in. What did you expect? There's no point to try and go back. Let's just think about going forward, alright? Okay, okay. This is the exit. It said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out of that door until we finish this experiment. Well, let's do that then. Okay. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top. Then press the check button. Alright. Maybe I just need to click on the hint here. Okay. Is that what I need? I feel like I've seen this combination before at the very least. Well, maybe this is what's meant by the blocks on top. I don't bloody know. Anyway. I think that was when I did like all three of them, right? You know, this one. Off. Okay. No. No. Yes, this is the one. Check. Okay. Because the top one doesn't add up with the bottom one. I'm guessing I was meant to click on hint. Anyway, I don't know. I'm glad I just solved the puzzle. Anyway, adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. Sorry, I just completely botched that puzzle. Maybe I shouldn't have used the hint. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. As long as I get it right? I feel like that's what I do in exams. As long as I get some answers right so I can get enough marks to pass, I don't care how I get to the answer. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. So someone has to sit in the chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Great. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity. Hopefully it's a little. Jeez. This doesn't really sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we'll ask it what it needs to do. What we need to do, sorry. Ask what? This thing? The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject and device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
Cool.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Are you volunteering yourself?
Lotus, are you sure?
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you.
I can sit in it and you can solve.
I mean, I kind of dogged you before by leaving you out from door 3, but...
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
Like, why would we fall in, though, right? Unless this thing opens up.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair, too, you know.
Okay.
I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
I mean, I know I don't want to stay in this room either, but I think killing yourself through this chair and going into the afterlife isn't exactly the exit you'd want. Are you sure about this?
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen.
I mean, it's probably going to be fine. Zero wouldn't want us to just kill each other, right?
If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much.
So, you have kids?
No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Man, learning a lot about these guys, just dropping bombshells everywhere.
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Wow. You really are old. Not that I'll say that out loud.
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Nona?
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona.
That's what Seven was talking about before. One of the kids that he was chasing after, trying to save.
Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
I mean, it sounds weird when I say, like, the cops was chasing the kids. I mean, it's rescue.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
What?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this?
So you are connected to this too. Everyone's connected. But what about me? What about June?
There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
And why are you acting like we can tell your daughters this? Apparently they went missing, didn't they?
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
Oh, man.
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Yeah, he told me. It was quite long, I can assure you.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Suppose she has a right to know. It's her daughter.
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then... that was when.
Okay, good. Let's fast forwarding through it.
From there, it looked like... just as if, finally...
Finally,
That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared.
So how are we supposed to tell them that you love them very much? Did they come back then?
Then 9 days later, they came back.
They did, 9 days. Man, everything's 9.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days.
I'm surprised you named your daughter Nona, especially since you were talking way back in door 4, I think it was, about uni, bi, tri, etc., and you went all the way up to Nona, right?
I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible.
So they came back after 9 days. Was it just them? Did everyone survive?
So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through.
Fair point.
I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
That's gotta be difficult for you, though.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it.
Even after 9 years? In their college age now?
But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children.
So you tried to investigate on your own?
So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own.
Yeah.
I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing.
Really?
The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything.
Yeah, they must have been paid off, right, by the pharmaceutical company.
Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just...
So all of them came back.
Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
No, probably something even bigger than that.
Bigger?
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name.
Well, I guess your investigation didn't get very far, did it?
7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
You'd think Cradle Pharmaceuticals would be a little bit more careful than that. Like, all these kids having something in common being that hospital that's owned by them, that's pretty sloppy on their part. I suppose they had enough money to keep it all hush-hush,
The
right?
hospital.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Ganzfeld experiment?
I
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital.
don't know, I'm hearing all these different names for experiments. It might be
I
familiar.
think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Ganzfeld experiment.
Ganzfeld.
This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another.
Right?
Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them.
So, via telepathy, right?
Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy.
Famous. I've never heard of it.
That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah.
Right, of course.
I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists,
Is that what this is for? To, like, zap their brains and see if we can get some sort of reaction out of it?
but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
And maybe that's how this, like, affects the game, right? I have to go through different endings and I learn bits of different information and it links into one, maybe? I don't know. That's a pretty cool concept, I must say.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The Nonary Game, Zero, why we were kidnapped.
Well, we've learned that more than one of us are connected to what's going on here. You were investigating the Nonary Games 9 years ago. You're the mother of one of the children who participated in the experiment 9 years ago. We've got Snake, who supposedly participated in it. We've got Clover, which is his sister. We've got Ace, who's the CEO. I mean, we're still missing Santa. We're still missing June. We're still missing ourselves. We're still missing June. Did I say June already? Can't remember. And the ninth man?
What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No, it must be. This is not a coincidence.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Here we go.
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour.
Okay, we don't have time for that.
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, surely nothing bad's going to happen. Like I said, Zero kind of wants us all to survive.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Sorry, not that he wants us to survive, but he'll give us a chance to survive.
Just hurry up and get it over with.
Okay.
Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Oh god, can't have that happening.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Here we go. What am I doing? Oh, is there more to this puzzle? Okay. Wow, this is a bit trippy. So, what do I need? I need that. Off. Let's go back, off. There's nothing on this screen, right? Yeah, nothing. I have to fully rotate twice. That's annoying. So basically everything here is like a triangle except for one. Or pentagon, if you want to be accurate. Okay. Wait, let's turn everything off. Okay, back to writing things down again. So that makes that. If I put T1 on the left. This changes this side, I guess. Wow, this, I can see this getting very cumbersome. Oh, freaking hell, I've got no chance of getting this right by like just writing things down. Back here. Okay, still missing one. There we go. That works. On this side, what about the other side? Not quite. So this side's fine. Just cool and everything. Back here, that screws everything up. Great. Okay, well then, these have to be active at the very least. Okay, we can work backwards from here. Back, off. Okay, sorry. Start again. So like no matter what, these will never be active. So if we come here though. Okay. That's still not active, really? Like what? Okay, right. So that has to be on. That has to be on. I mean, it's not as easy as just counting and making it all add up. Here. Oh man, this is gonna take like forever for me to get right. Okay, that doesn't change anything on this side, which is good. Okay, looks like I got it right by accident. Woohoo! I'll take it. Goodness me, I'm sure there's a logical way to figure that out. It's just like, I don't want to take too long, especially because I'm recording as well. Anyway, and I'm sure you don't want to see me just going bzz, 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 all day long. I mean, Lotus will probably starve to death before she gets electrocuted. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. Really? That was the experiment? I can hear the door unlocking. And now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of there. I like how we're all nice to her now after we left her behind in door 3 and she slapped us. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. But what did it do? Who the hell knows? What a strange room. We found it. We found the exit.
The hallway goes to the left.
Where are we?
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
What about that one at the far end?
Right. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just stroll through instead of running around.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck.
Up we go.
Huh? No one's here.
Okay.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
What? I'm right next to you, dude.
We should follow him.
Calm down. Okay.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase.
Right, with the sun key, right?
There was
Yeah.
a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now.
How convenient.
This should open that door.
We know that doesn't lead to the 9 doors, right?
All right, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
What?
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet, right?
What is this?
That's...
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Great.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know?
Wasn't this on, like, the... This was in the laboratory, the door number 8, that we didn't go through, because we only went through door 3, and we decided for some reason not to go through the other doors.
We can't just stop... Hey, it opened.
What?
What?
And the others must have found the Jupiter key.
They must have gone through the doors while we were in that one?
Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, what?
Holy shit!
Why?
What the fudge happened? Even Aces did. Where's June?
What the hell? What the hell happened?
What?
Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Even Aces did. Like,
Hey, what are you doing?
is this...
The key! Get me the sun key!
What?
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
I mean, yeah, fair enough, but if June's not here, I mean, it could be Snake as well,
The murderer?
because we know Snake's still alive.
Santa, Clover,
What the heck?
and Ace.
How did they die? Was it the knife?
3 people, 3 dead bodies.
Or the gun? Clover's dead in this timeline too.
That means that the person who had killed them was...
June. Is that really true?
No. No, it can't be true.
Junpei answering my question.
Give it to me!
Okay.
Let's go.
Go. Let's go. Jeez, man.
Open!
That came out of nowhere.
Why?
It's not working?
What happened?
Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
But that Jupiter door opened.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe.
Did it just
It's open.
Are all the doors open?
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
Maybe Zero, the real Zero's walking around?
Then how would I know that?
He must have a master key, or she, depending on, I don't know the gender.
Whatever, let's just go.
Okay. Shit. Phew, man, imagine if just like June was standing there with an axe in her hand, with like a slasher smile. That would have been so freaky. Okay, what's this?
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything.
I know.
How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But there's 3 of us. Surely we can outnumber them.
But I don't see any other doors.
Well, I guess the game's over. All the doors are just
No
opening
way.
for us.
It opened by itself.
Yep, this is definitely a trap.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this.
Yeah, I know.
The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic.
Like,
We haven't seen anything like this before.
there's no number on the door.
Bad feeling.
Junpei,
We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse.
don't lose your mind now.
Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
He just doesn't care anymore, I guess.
I can't take this anymore.
Oh, jeez.
No one can.
Junpei's in full despair.
No. It's a lie. It's gotta be.
He doesn't want to believe that June's the killer.
This can't be real. No. It's impossible.
We've established that Zero's on this ship as well, haven't we, Junpei? Surely, like, we can't just assume June's the killer.
It's a dream. Just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke.
But, I mean, like, finally the stress is hitting these guys like it should be, you know? This is such a strange, freakish situation. No one's been panicking up until now.
I'm imagining things.
Like, you can't blame Junpei in this situation.
Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up.
Connie!
Oh, shit. She's dead too, here?
Connie! Connie, hang on!
What the hell, man? She's still alive, barely.
Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you?
How are you
did
still
this
alive?
happen?
With so much blood, and how'd you get through here? And so many questions again!
Jumpy, I'm sorry.
For what?
I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you, I promise.
But you have to explain what happened!
Thank you.
What happened to the
Jumpy.
others?
Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy.
This is just the same as the last one.
Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times.
I know, right? We're gonna play this game over and over until we find a way to save you.
You just gotta hang on. All right, Connie? You...
Ow, what can I do?
I don't know, dude.
Damn it! What's that?
Submarine.
Submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
Yeah, not that we know how to drive it or anything, but yeah.
No, don't go. Please, don't go.
What do you mean?
Please, just stay with me, okay?
We have to leave.
I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When I...
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know You meant a lot to me when we were kids.
I know.
I've liked you for a long time, Junpei.
And we just happen to be stuck on this ship together, like seriously?
A really long time.
Are you saying someone wanted to recreate the Titanic movie?
Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids?
Yeah, that would have been like 9 years ago, around the time the original experiment happened, right? Surely we had something to do
We
with
went
that.
to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more.
We can still do that. There's a wonderful yellow submarine just waiting for us to go exploring the ocean together.
That won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, really. I swear.
Junpei's a time traveler, you know.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Jumpy, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy.
But who was the... Like, Zero must have...
Thank you so much.
Does this mean no one's Zero?
Connie! Connie!
Like none of the people we know?
Connie!
She's gone. Again. Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kani's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere, he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. "5 a.m. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
1 hour to go. Quietly, gently, softly, he set Kani down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. What happened to freaking Seven and Lotus? Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. What? Where'd they go? Where'd they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. I suppose they didn't follow me through when I said that I had enough and just went through it, right? I'm really nervous what we're going to find now. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. Oh, for fuck's sake. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. How? His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. Jeez. Did we just get stabbed in the back? And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. Not true. Does this mean Snake killed us? But would he kill his own sister? At the central staircase with 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses. Those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Connie. And now, Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Find out. In a different ending. Junpei let out one last breath, somehow under the water. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. Man, I'm glad I didn't get this ending on my first try. Holy shit, that was a bit much. Jeez. Wow, that got crazy. Like, real crazy. Everyone died in this one. In the last one, not everyone died, but people went missing. Goodness me. Well, you know what that means. We've got other endings to pursue. The end, or is it? Oh man, what are we going to find in the other parts? I'm so excited. We all die by a yellow submarine.